Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here, and welcome to my Draw My Life video. And this is coming to you digitally because I don't have a whiteboard available to do this right now. And so this is my video about my life. And I figure people like hearing other people's stories. And so this is my story. Not all of it, but a good chunk of it. And so my family, I guess, is what you would consider average. My mom, my dad, and my sister. And yeah, that's pretty much all there was. We have a huge extended family, of course, cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents, and we've had a lot of pets too. Dogs, cats, hamsters, birds, iguanas, fish, really just about almost anything that people normally have as pets. And so, yeah, that's kind of what our family looks like. And we live in rural Pennsylvania, and the country is infinitely better than living in the city. I've been in the city a couple times. I couldn't imagine living in the city. The country is where it's at. Just wide open places in Bedford County. That's where I live. And Bedford County is kind of like a farming county. My pap actually sells sweet corn, and a lot of people come from far away to actually buy it. But which is, I guess, is kind of cool. But it's very mellow and it's just very country. And I really wouldn't trade anything for it because I like living in the country. While other people say they much rather live in the city, I would rather live in the middle of a cornfield. And so my life growing up, I guess, is what you would consider average. I liked playing with Legos and I like video games. And I grew up playing Nintendo games. Super Mario World was my first video game that I remember even playing. And I have every single Nintendo console. We have one PS2, but that's really about it in terms of video games, but that's really all I remember in terms of hobby as a child, Legos and video games, which I guess isn't a bad thing. And my friends and I actually like to make Lego movies, and we made Lego movies about rock raiders and the trains, and we actually made commercials. And one time we made a commercial about ketchup. I don't know why, but for some reason we did. We must have been really bored, but we had a lot of fun. And growing up, I had a lot of good friends, and I'm very thankful and blessed to have them as friends because I didn't have to change who I was to be their friend. And I had a lot of friends in school and in church. Church was a huge part of my life and still is growing up. And I'm glad that my parents sometimes forced me to go, even though I didn't want to because I thought I was a know-it-all kid. But in the end, they were right, and I am thankful that they did, I guess, encourage me would be the nice way to say it. They didn't actually drag me or anything, but they did want me to go. And so I'm skipping forward here a little bit. Music is a huge part of my life. I actually was going to play the trumpet at first, but I'm really glad I didn't. But now I play the drums a lot, and I learned a little bit of the guitar, and now I'm actually trying to learn piano, and I'm trying to teach summer piano as well, and it's going pretty well. Piano is kind of easy to pick up if you can just figure out your chords. I wouldn't say I'm awesome at it, but I would say I'm getting fairly good at it. But music is a huge part of my life, and I really, really enjoy listening to music and playing music. And music is actually pretty much how Summer and I met. We actually met at band camp, and yes, stereotypical band camp jokes. I'm sure somebody out there is thinking of it. One time at band camp, but I met Summer. I wasn't even looking for a girlfriend actually, and that's my surprise face. It's not like, oh my gosh, it's a good look. And we met in band. She played the saxophone, I played the drums, and we've been together pretty much ever since. We've had our rough moments of off and on relationship, but we've been dating through high school to college, and now we are actually married. And it's crazy to think that after 8 years of dating that we finally did get married in June of 2014, June 21st to be exact. And Summer, please do not hate me for really butchering your dress here. But our wedding was awesome, surrounded by friends and family, and I couldn't ask for a better day, and it was just perfect. And they did blow a lot of bubbles, though, as we walked out the church, and they did get in my face, and I did make a lot of weird faces for pictures. And yeah, that's pretty much the sum of it. I made weird faces in my wedding pictures. But it was really awesome, and I'm very thankful and very blessed. And now we are living here and in this apartment, and it's good. How has it all been good, though? Not always. Life wasn't perfect, and there have been things and parts of my life that weren't the easiest thing, such as losing both my grandfather and one of my cousins to cancer. And cancer sucks, and yeah. So let's move on to another part of my life, which was college. And college was interesting. I didn't party at all at college. I wasn't about that. But in my senior year, though, we did live in a place called Patterson. We called it the Pat Frat. It was not a fraternity by any means, but there was 13 guys living in one house. Sometimes it was not fun, but for the most part, it was a good time. We did a lot of things that we look back and say, wow, I can't believe we did those things. Nothing illegal, though. But college was really where I found my interest in audio and video. And if it wouldn't be for college, I don't even know if I'd have a YouTube channel right now, or 3 YouTube channels to be exact. And so let's talk about life after college really quick. I actually formed my own business. I did some web design, I did some video work for people and some audio work, and it was going good for a while. And then things started to really slow down, and I needed some money because we were getting married. And then I found a job at MDL Manufacturing in the marketing department and / video other stuff department. And I'm now shooting videos of huge machinery, doing cool stuff like drilling into huge pieces of metal or cutting metal with lasers. And it's just awesome how it actually works. And so that job came at just the right time, and I'm extremely blessed and thankful for it because we needed it because we were getting married and we needed money. But I'm doing that right now along with YouTube and my own business. And yeah, it's a lot to manage. And so since we are talking about YouTube, let's talk about it a little bit more. What a segue, right? But YouTube, I made my first channel in May of 2011, made Player Select Gaming in 2012, and Ty Sum in 2013. And T-Game and Tech's my tech and game channel. Player Select Gaming is gaming, and Ty Sum is Summer and I's vlog channel. And managing the 3 channels can be kind of rough. It's not easy by any means, especially when you're managing your own business, working a full-time job, and being married. It's not easy managing these 3 channels. And when I first started my YouTube channel, T-Game and Tech, I was very hush-hush about it. I didn't tell a lot of people that I made a channel. It was probably months before I even told anybody, even my parents, that I was making videos. I would just shut myself in my room, shut the door, set up a little table. I had a little stand for my iPhone 4 that I would set up, and I'd record little reviews of broken Kindles, which is actually my most popular video, which is weird, or just reviews of anything else. And I did that for a while without even telling anybody. And my channels have experienced good success, especially, T-Game and Tech. Player Select Gaming actually peaked very early, and then it took a huge dive. I'm not really sure what's up with that. And Ty Sum is slowly growing. And it can be discouraging whenever you hit a huge, a high, and then you just plummet, and you're just wondering, like, what's going on. But my best advice would just be push on, because that's what I'm doing now. And people being very supportive have helped as well. Because I've gone to saying, I make YouTube videos. Do I want to share them? To being like, hey, I make YouTube videos, so check them out. I tell my friends about it, my family, and my family's very supportive. But I have told people, and they're just kind of like, what? You make videos? You even get paid for it? Like, I don't understand. Like, do you do things? And that can be kind of annoying when people are like, that's not a real job. But it is. It's hard work, and we don't always get rewarded as much as we think we should. But that's where I'm at now at YouTube. The 3 channels are doing okay. T-Game and Tech's doing very good. Player Select Gaming, I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, that's me pretty much right now, trying to do this because I don't really have much skill in drawing, but it's really fun. I really like this Wacom tablet. But hey, that's where we're at right now. And Summer and I are living together. We're enjoying marriage. We're adjusting to each other. And how dare I forget to draw a beard on myself this whole time. But we are ready for the future, and we don't know what that future is going to hold. Is it going to hold, kids? We'd like to have a family sometime. Not necessarily right now, but sometime in the future. Are our YouTube channels going to skyrocket, or what's going to happen? We don't really know. Are we going to have creepy looking cat pets that I can't even barely draw? I'm not entirely sure, but I do know one thing, and it's that YouTube has been a huge part of it. And I want to thank you guys for being supportive through all the years and just being awesome. And yeah, and just even caring enough to watch a video like this, to watch a video that's a little bit about my life, telling my story a little bit, and just even caring enough to watch it, even leaving it a thumbs up and commenting and interacting. It's just mind-blowing when you think, that so many people around the world are watching your videos and enjoying your content, and that something you can do can help make their day better. And, that's a reason why I do push through YouTube sometimes whenever things aren't looking the greatest. It's that I know somebody out there is going to watch it. And if it means making somebody's day better, even if it's just one person, then it was all worth it. And so this has been a Draw My Life, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see anything else. Maybe I can do Draw My College Life, Draw My High School Life, and I can expand in further detail. But this is just a very general look at my life thus far. And so thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And remember to subscribe for more videos from me. All my social links are down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.